Good afternoon. Good afternoon. All right, you are welcome to our today's lecture. You are welcome to our today's lecture, and I hope all of you have measured your screen from. Have you all measured? So I'm not keeping quiet on that because it's not your fault that you don't have your screen from now. So, this here is the help her with it so she can clean the board. All right. So today we look at the course. What's that? It's not cleaning. Is it pouring matter? What happened? It's not cleaning, no. Okay. All right, please. Let's continue. All right. Today we look at the course General what Psychology. General Psychology. For those joining us today, Wednesday, I have physical and health education with you. PHE 101. That's Wednesdays. That should be 12 to 2 p.m. right? Then Mondays. This class was supposed to be from 2, right? 2 to 3:30, right? General psychologist, Psy 101. So just as we did in our introductory class for PHE 101, here we are going to introduce the course, then see how far we can go before our time elapses. Are we together? So just as I told you in the other class, here I told you everything you need, all the materials you need, I posted in the Telegram group. So ensure you join the group so you can have access to the materials. I have no business with all these things. Am I communicating? So my own is to just prepare it and send it there. Yours is to do a look at it. I will advise you to make your note from it. In fact, my normal class is that if I come to class, I teach and take notes for you to copy. Because I want my students to be up and doing in my class. But from my experience, some people, if you call A, they will write in what B, and I noticed that it will end up affecting them in the examination, not even examination, even in general, the knowledge of that particular course. So because of that, I prepare it and send, but I would advise you to get that your notes, go through it, copy it. If you read something and copy it or make a note out of it, you have read it once. By the time you get it again to read it for a second time, it will enter. Am I communicating? Good. So as I teach, I may be calling out on certain things. What I have here is to give me direction, because if I don't have the direction, I may just hold it and start telling you long stories and going into the course deeply. And at the end, I want to get focused in what you need to know at your level about the course. Am I communicating? Yes, psychology is vast. You don't have everything that your curriculum covers concerning psychology. Am I communicating? Is the one that you need at this level. So what to do is this: as I look at the material, I will explain. You can put down. I'm not calling notes for you. You only have the notes in your words. So all you need to do is just to listen, then put down striking points. Am I communicating? Then when you go home, you can now get that and get the materials and be able to make out something in your notes for it. Okay? So that's what to do. Now let's look at psychology. Thank you. Okay, before that, please, I want to look at the course content. Of course, you know the course title is what? General Psychology. The course code is Psi 101. Psi what? 101. The credit unit is 3. Then the course content, the first, as you can see in the material, is simply the summary. I'm not going deep into breaking it down, because the first thing is to know the meaning of what psychology, what psychology is. Meaning of psychology is by we look at a lot of things, from the definition down to the branches or types, as some school of thought may call it, of what psychology. And also under the meaning, you also look at the relevance of psychology in what health. Okay, relevance of psychology. Why do we study psychology? What use is psychology to what health? Am I competing? We in health sector, is there need for what psychology? That's what the relevance is talking about. So we look at under the meaning. First topic is meaning of what psychology. Under that, we now go into all those things. So the second topic is human development what stages. So different stages of human what development. So here we start from prenatal, that is before birth, postnatal, after birth. We look at what childhood, we look at adolescent, we look at adult, we look at late adult or old age. So we look at all these stages, the features, what and what happens within in all these what stages. So that's what we look at in our what second topic. The third topic now we look at memory. The fourth one is emotion. The last one is motivation. So these are what based on your curriculum. Okay, this is based on your curriculum. This is what we look at in this what course. Now, without wasting time, let's go into what the meaning of what psychology. Can I ask a question? From your understanding, from your residual knowledge, share with me what do you understand by the term psychology. Who knows? Any idea? Tell us.
Study of mind.
Mind. Someone says study of mind. Any other person? Study of Fanta. Angela. What behavior? Tell us. Of what? What? Say it. You see, only Fanta is not here. Don't mind me. I crack joke. Don't get offended if I crack joke like that. You say what?
The study of
Human behavior. You say something. Any other thing different? I say that thing in your mind. Say it. There's nothing in your mind. Say it. I want to hear it. Say it. There's something you want to say. Say it. Feel free. Say it. Scientific what? I agree. Scientific what? Study of what? You crammed something. She crammed it and it disappeared. Stop cramming. It's not good. Behavior is also involved with behavior. What else? Development is also the whatness. See, psychology is vast. There are a lot of things involved in what psychology. But let's just keep it up. Let's see how far we can go. Then psychology is the what? According to the American Psychological Association, APA 2020, psychology is the scientific study of behavior and mental processes. Scientific study of what? Behavior and what? Mental processes. Mental processes. Now, what does it aim at? Psychology aims at understanding individuals and groups. And how does it do that? It does that by establishing general principles. General principles and researching in specific what? Areas. And researching in specific what? Areas. Now, as I said before now, psychology is vast, it's a diverse field, and it examines, there's, for you to behave the way you behave, there's something that make you make or makes, there are some things or things that make or makes you to behave the way you do. Am I competing? So psychology goes down to look at underlying issues. Are we together? You look at underlying processes and mechanisms that influence your what behavior. There's a reason why you behave. You may be out of experience. I know that your experience with people in the past can influence how you behave today. Am I competing? Yes. So psychology going into that. Why when a psychologist is looking at you and you're acting somehow, somebody else may just start acting or start punishing you, or a psychologist will sit down and start looking at why is this person acting this way. That's what a psychologist will be interested in finding out. Why is this person behaving this way? Am I completing? So that's why it's very important for us. The knowledge of psychology is very, very important for us, especially we in this healthcare professions. Now, so psychology is a diverse field that examines the underlying psychological processes and mechanisms that influence human behavior, human cognition, and emotions. At the same time, our social interaction, their behavior, their cognition. If someone may not be doing well in class, or may not, if you say something, the person may not understand. A psychology we want to know, find out, there must be a reason for that. And that's why those in the health sector should have knowledge of what? Psychology. It will help you. Everything may not necessarily be giving drug up and down. There's some things you may sit down with the patient or client and discuss, and after that discussion interaction, you would have solved 60% of his or her problem. Am I communicating? Yes. So psychology is vital. Now, basically, psychology is a multidisciplinary field. Is an integrated and multidisciplinary field that draws from different areas, from biology, neuroscience, sociology, anthropology, philosophy. It draws from all these areas with the quest to understanding the complexity. Human being is complex. Human being is very, very complex, and is the most difficult creation to manage. Human being is the most difficult creature to do manage. So there are a lot of things that influence human beings, a lot of factors. So psychology draws from all these areas I mentioned. Then it will help you to understand how complex our behavior and our mental process, how complex they are. Am I communicating? Because when human being is biological, right? Biology, we need to understand our biology. True of us? Yes. Not just biology in general. You go to science, sciences, even anthropology, from our evolution and the where we came from. You need to study that. It's very important. Am I communicating? So it's a very diverse, very interesting work. Very interesting work. But are you with us? I copy this. I you to be as if you're copying this. Ask for the bottom. Are we together? Now, So how do psychologists do all these things? How do they find out, solve the problems we have? How do they do that? Psychologists use empirical what methods. You know what empirical method is? It's not just assumption, pure research, pure using scientific method to find out. It's pure experiment. It's not just okay. It look as if he said it's like this. He's angry. It look as if let me ask. No, it's not a mere what assumption. It's empirical, factual. Am I communicating? Am I communicating? So psychologists use empirical method. What are these methods? It includes experiments, surveys, and observational studies. Of course, when you observe, it will lead to what hypothesis. Two of us, that lead to experiment. Two of us, you can also gather information through survey, through questioning, and other things. All these things you learn that more when you go to what research or method. Research was methodology. Are we together? So they use that to develop and test theories about psychological what phenomena. Psychological what phenomena. Now let's look at we can call it branches of what psychology. Branches, some school of thought or some books or some online source. You see types of psychology. Am I completing? There's noise here. You see that is coming from. So people cannot just pass without making noise. Hello, we're in a class here. Hey, we're in a class here now. All right, so now let's look at this. What types of branches of what psychology as the case may be. Now let's look at these types are enshrined in the branches. Okay, that's why I take types or slash what branches. Now let's look at the first one is clinical. Clinical what psychology. Clinical what psychology. So what is clinical psychology? Huh? Is it what?
Psychology.
Clinical. Clinical. Is it clinical or clinical? Clinical. I mean that's what we understand better, right? But it's actually what clinical. No, I say clinical. She said that she didn't understand what I say, so I now say clinical. So we understand it better. The main is to understand. The English language is not a language. Two of us. What I say clinical. So you look at it, did you understand clinical now? It enters. But when I say clinical, did it enter before? Two of us. Don't worry, we can't writing our own language. Our textbooks in our own language. Hello. Right. So now clinical what psychology. Now this branch deals with diagnosis. Are we together? Diagnosis, assessment, treatment of what? Mental what? Illnesses and what? Disorder. In fact, from the term clinical, you already know what it's all about. Two of us. From the term clinical, you already know what it's all about. From the adjective clinical, you already know what is what all about. Diagnosis, assessment, treatment of what? Illnesses and what? Behavior. Are you aware that some of us are mentally not balanced? But you may not know. That's why mental health is very, very important. You see, mental health, I keep saying this, is very, very important too. You see, the person is healthy, is physically, is when you now interact with the person, you find out that the person, there's something wrong somewhere. Like the people you like, how does this person even reason? Two of us, you will be angry at the person's behavior, but the psychologist may not be angry with the person. A psychologist may just be thinking about why is this person acting this way. And we in the health professionals should have that mindset. That's when you can handle your patient well. Why is this patient aggressive? He's not attacking him or her back. No. You see shading. Not attacking the person back. No. You withdraw because you did psychology, right? Why is this person acting this way? Something is wrong. This person is not in the in the right frame of what? Mind. The baby has been sick, and maybe the doctor wasted their time, and he now here. You start looking for way because you are now reasoning like a what? Psychologist. Am I communicating? That's why we need a course like this, because you see characters, even not just about patient alone, no. Even your co-workers. Do you know why? Because if you don't understand it, you will not be able to team properly with your healthcare team. Am I communicating? Maybe you may see a doctor or a pharmacist that may be acting somehow towards you, or even a nurse. You be like, why is this person acting this way? You start looking into the reason why the person, not what the person is doing will not be affecting you now. And it will inform how you react to the person. Of us, you're not looking at what the person said to you now. You didn't know he told me no. But why is it? Okay, we tell maybe through one or two research or through information gathering, you may say, okay, they were told in their school that they should dominate and take over the healthcare team. So he or she thinks that the owner of the what? That's why you're acting this way. Wrong information. You now start putting the person. Two of us. I'm not completing. But if you don't have this background, you be like, why? You talk your own. If you are at the end, when two elephants are fighting, what suffers it? The grass. So when the members of the healthcare team are fighting, who suffers it? The healthcare system will be going down every day. Look at this one now, community health, public health. You are looking at you're doing like this to yourself. You don't know that we are more than you. That will not help the healthcare system. Am I correct? Yes. So if you see somebody acting towards you now, you'll be like, maybe that's what they were told, that they are better than public health. That's why this person is acting this way. You start putting the person because the person doesn't even know what it is. Ignorance is killing the person. You'll be laughing. Instead of being angry with the person, you'll be what? Because with time, when the person grows, he or she may understand see one day. He may even be at old age, and she may realize that all this nonsense you were fighting for is nonsense. But you at tender age, you only understood it. You be like, you joke like a person. Then if it's opportunity to correct, you correct. Instead of being angry or start fighting, you just stay back and say, this person don't know what he's doing. Because you know, you're not reasoning like what? It's like all your aim now will be to make the person understand. Teach the person, not even to quarrel again. It's when you yourself you are even ignorant. That way you start fighting with the person, dragging off, quarreling with the person. Are you together? So that's one of the importance of this watch. Course is to help you to look at this behavior and find a way to even help them instead of fighting with them or dragging issues with them unnecessarily. Are we together?
Yes.
All right. So now, I said this is all about what clinical what psychology. Now let's look at cognitive what psychology. What is it all about? This is a branch of psychology that studies mental processes. What are these? When you hear cognition, talks about what mental processes like perception, attention, memory, language, and problem what solving. Is someone that very high cognitive mission that can, if you go to a person for issues, will help you prefer a solution and solve a problem with you. There are people you go to tell your issue, they say, hey, they will cry with you, they will cry with you. At the end, they will not help you to even solve anything. You go back with your problem. So why do you not tell the person your problem? Some may even compound it by spreading it to others. Are we together? So you should not be part of such group of people, because you see people coming to you for different problems. People have issues, so people have issues. Someone may even come to you. You if you're not careful, if you're not careful, you will think that the problem of the person is just health. It make the only one of the problem may even be mental. It may even be because they will solve something else, and it will start manifesting as a health what problem. You see that without know how to distinguish that, know exactly the one that is purely physical issue, mental issue. Am I communicating? Am I communicating? So that's what cognitive psychology is all about. The next one is what? Developmental psychology. This one studies human development across the lifespan before birth, after birth, and the person grows and dies till the person dies. Human development across the what? The lifespan. Okay, to also look at the cognition or cogniting the social and emotion. When we talk about development, it's not just about bearing, getting tall, and having muscles. No, and having beautiful faces. No, you talk about what development with respect to cognitive, social, and what emotional development. So this psychology looked at this area. Now next one is social psychology. What is this all about? This is a branch of psychology that studies how people think, feel, and do what? Behave. There are people that their social life is nonsense. As if you see how they interact with people, you like, there are people that are already aggressive, they already made aggression on their own. Once you they'll sting you like what? Scorpion. There's no, you know, they can create a good atmosphere to interact with people. Anytime they have any interaction, it must end up in quarrel on one issue or the other. It's a problem. So if you are in this class and you have that problem, please, you need to see a therapist. You are socially ill. You are socially what? Ill. People should meet you and go back better. Am I communicating? Yes. That way, if you are socially healthy, people should come in contact with you and go backward better. Your interaction with people will leave a very sound, memorable mark in their lives. So strive to get to that level where nobody that comes into your life will go back worse, because you go back better. If you get to that level, then you have arrived. Because a lot of people will come to you for different issues. Am I communicating? So are they going back better? Are they going back even depressed? There are people you will have issues with, you will interact with, you go back depressed. With the way they even speak to you, you be like, did the person see me in his or her dream? Have we been quarreling? Am I communicating without me knowing? I'm not saying that you should be allow people to make mess of you, but even at that, you still interact with people. Even here, no matter what they are doing, you still interact with people in a way that even if the person is your greatest enemy, you will see it each other and say, this person is a good person. This person is good. Have you gotten to the extent that your enemy will say this person is good? Have you reached that level? Yes. If you have not, you have not started. The level you reach in life that your enemy will even say, he may not say it in your presence. He will be this person I'm fighting is good though. But I have no choice. But this person is good. Am I competing? Yes. Yes, it's possible. It's very, very what? Possible. So another one I want us to look at is what? Neuropsychology. Neuro, from the word neuro now, you know where we are going to now. Good. Neuropsychology talks about what? It studies, listen carefully. This branch studies the relationship between our brain and what? And our behavior. Study the relationship between our brain and our what? Behavior. Very important. This will now go in deeply into how maybe the condition or situation or whatever issues with your brain will affect how you do what behave. Am I communicating? Now, next one is for personality psychology. What is this one talking about? This one talks about individual what differences in personality. You may be together. There's this saying in where I came from. I'll say it in English. If you translate it in English, it says that one mother one mother a mother can give birth to two people, but they came from different gods or something like that. When you say God, we talk about, in those days, God talk about their traits, their characters, their behaviors, and how they behave. Okay, you may see people from the same womb, but their character may not be exactly what the same thing. True of us, have you seen such? Even identical twins. True of us. Even identical or twins. Is it composed that identical twins will have the same character? No. They may be the same physically. They may be the same physically. True of us, but they may not be exactly the same character wise. They may not be exactly the same character wise. So there are a lot of factors that can contribute to that anyway. We have innate, and we have nature and nurture. Nature and what? Nurture. Meaning what they came to the world with naturally, hereditary, and what depend on the environment they are without together. So a lot of factors can do what? Contribute to that. So what are these personality differences? You see things like their traits, their characteristics, and their what? Behaviors may not be exactly what? The same thing. So personality psychology now studies why you behave differently from this person. What and what? Is it because of the environment you grew up? Or is it because of basically solely genetic? Am I completing? But basically, we have environmental and genetic interplay. Environmental and genetic interplay forms your what? Character. That one is basic. Are we together? Yes. The environment you grew up form your character, how you behave. In line with what? There's an interplay between your genetic makeup and your what? The environment to do what? You grew up. Are we together? So under personality psychology, this is where what we study under personality what? Psychology. The next one is abnormal psychology. So this one studies the unusual pattern of what? So this one is purely on the abnormal side. Studies unusual pattern of what? Thoughts, emotion, and behavior. Of course, now when you study that, you also look at why it happens. True of us, reason and where it came from, and what can be done about it. The next one is counseling psychology. Counseling psychology. Okay, it's not in this class I talked about counseling. Okay, I think it should be in second year FAMTech. You must, see, you are a counselor. True of us, in this field, you are a counselor. You counsel, you tired, you counsel and get tired of counseling. Your mouth will pay you. In fact, you even want to run. Because people will develop this confidence that they can, if they speak to you, you can help them pass through, come out from what they are doing. What they, some may not have any medical disease, but they want to just come and sit down with you and talk and hear what you have to tell them. So maybe just start telling you things that is even spiritual. They want to hear from you. They want to know your opinion. They want to help them out. Am I communicating? So this area we call it what? Counseling what? Psychology. What is this branch all about? It focuses on helping individuals. It focuses on helping individuals, groups, and organizations to cope with their mental health issues. Hey God, mental health. Very, very important in whatever you are doing. Very, very important to cope with their what? It affects every other aspect of your life. It affects every other aspect. So these counseling psychologists, they help these individuals or even organization to do what? Cope with their mental health issues. In a nutshell, subsequently, consequently, as case may be, improve their overall well-being. If you are strong, if you are healthy, if you are healthy in mind, okay, feel free.
Please still have and psychologists. Are they the same thing?
There's no therapist without psychology. Most of them are not most of them they are psychologists. You can't be a good therapist without psychology now. True or false? You cannot be a good therapist without what? Psychology.
So why are they calling them therapists?
Yeah, they just cut it short. They are therapists. Just most of the things they do is mental. Most of the thing they not give you any injection. They sit down with you as you talk. They listen to you. It's psychology. They are psyching you. They are getting facts from what you've gone through. It may be in marriage. It may be whatever. Somebody is a deviant, maybe somehow. Some parents may not understand why their daughter is not doing well in school, why their daughter is not listening to them again, why he's so stubborn, why they want to do this A, she will do B. They will go and do what? Get a what? That will sit down with the daughter, from playing with the daughter, you asking questions, and the daughter is narrating one story, one long story about their school. You want to make the daughter get to feel free, or the boy to feel free. You will tell stories about the school, how they went to school, how they with one boy, and how they now go to that one place, and how they now do the one game, and he climbed, and they get all these stories. She will be busy noting all those things. The boy or girl is busy telling stories freely, happily, freely telling stories. But the therapist is a psychologist. Is busy. After this, she or she may throw out question and change the gear of the boy will change the gear of the story and tell more detail about what happened. You will not be there taking all those things. At the end, you marveled at what the therapist will come out with all these long stories. Why the boy or the girl is acting the way he or she is acting. Am I communicating with that now? You now okay, look for a way, discuss with the parents, this is what we need to do to help the girl or the boy was exposed, maybe bad peer group, on they expose him or her to one lifestyle or other. And this is what happened. Please, first of all, you should find out who those people are in their school. Before what's going on, the girl will start acting normal. Am I communicating? I just gave an example. It is diverse depending on what is on ground. It may be those that are into drug addiction. Some may even hide that the parents won't even know that they are on drug. But they started drug abuse. Some people may not even know. All they know is that whatever name. You are not serious again in school. And you ask you are a kid, we need to listen to you. Because you have concluded, you have judged him or her and concluded, so you will not listen to it. Sometimes some people say the moment you judge them and conclude that they are now useless, that's when they will not become useless. They will not decide to become what? Useless for you. So some parents, when you get to that level, when they know that they cannot influence them again, the best thing to do is to get the what? Therapist. Now start, they may come as a friend, interacting with them gradually, they start opening up. And most of them get healed. It's a mental issue. Am I communicating? When you say mental, it's not when the person now tear his clothes and run mad and start walking on the street. No, it goes beyond that. That is the extreme part of it. Hope you know. Yes, that is the extreme part of it. So mental, when you hear somebody say that you're mentally sick, not say that a person is calling you a mad person on the street. No, you know what it goes beyond that. Are we together? So they are what? I don't know if I've answered that question. If you're not a psychologist, a trained psychologist, in fact, the right best people to do that are trained psychologists. That's right people that can do that. Or somebody the ones we do on our own, maybe because of our knowledge of psychology in one or the other, we can actually but the rightful people to do that are what? Trained psychologists. Are we together? Good. Now, the next one is what? Educational psychology. Very important. Those in the education sector. This is very important. So, what is this one all about? This one studies how, listen carefully. Educational psychology, the focus of this one is to study how people learn and to improve educational outcomes. Are you aware that the state of mind of a child or exposure or experience can even affect the person's studies? So educational psychologist, that's why is this boy not doing well? It's not all therapists that can handle such case. Hope you know. Hope you know. Yes. If you get the one that is more to the aspect of educational psychology, you will be able to find out why somebody is not doing well academically. There are reasons. When you hear therapist, it's just a general name. It's specific on different what branches. Okay. Yes. Are we together? So educational psychology can be able to say, okay, having interacted with the child or whoever, we have to say this is the reason why this person is not what doing, and provide solution on how to take care of it. Are we together? So this one is purely on education what. So it studies how people learn and how to improve educational outcome. The next one is on research psychology. Research psychology. So what is this one talking about? So this one talks about conduction of what? Research to understand psychological what? Phenomena and develop new treatments and what? Intervention. To develop, because of course without research there will be no new intervention on how to take care of what? Psychological what? Issues. Are you together? So this one go purely into what? Research. Am I communicating? Are you sure? Then next one is health. Who is sleeping in my class? No, you don't sleep in my class. If you are flexible, get up and walk around. I'll permit you. Sorry. Maybe you cheated nature in the night. What were you doing in the night that make you to sleep now by now? Okay, you're roughly fine. Sorry about that. All right. So, health what? Psychology. So, what is this one talking about?
So you skip the level.
Sorry, forensic. Very important. This forensic. Are you aware that if you see a good investigator, if you go to criminal investigation department, CID department, if you go to CID, if you see detectives, those guys are psychologically balanced. As you are saying, you're looking at you, you're talking. They look at your eye movements, your body movements. They only know who is the criminal among you. It's psychology. It's what? Psychology. Are we together? It's psychology. Even your eye, if they look into your eyes alone, that one is enough to screen who is. But you may not know. You may not do what? No. So let's look at forensic what? So forensic psychology, listen carefully. Are we together? Forensic psychology applies psychological principles to legal issues. This applies psychological what? Principles to legal issues. What are those legal issues? Such as criminal behaviors and eyewitness what? Testimony. If you come out and say that you are doing eyewitness, they're looking at you. If you are telling lies, they will know. If you that claim that you are eyewitness and you are telling lies, they will know. They will know. That's psychology for you. Are we together?
Yes.
All right. So So let's look at health, what? Psychology. So what is this one talking about? This one talks about the study of what? Psychological factors that contribute to physical health and illness. I think in our class in physical and health education, I explained this. As I said that your mental health affects some of you that maybe you are married now, right? Or you soon get married and you are busy. Instead of you to please walk away from anything that affects your mental health. If looking through your husband's phone or your wife's phone affect your mental health, disappear from that phone, you will die. Hello, it start mentally. See yourself going crazy. Maybe you now open your husband's phone, you see one girl telling her, honey, that money you gave me that time, that hotel was not okay. Hey, you die. You die first. Resurrect. Are we together? Please, if it affects your mental health, your children need you, or your child or children, anyone, run. Please, abandon that phone. You don't need it. Leave that phone. Because that mental state you see yourself will affect your BP. And from BP, you start developing other issues. Stroke will come in and you will die. Then that girl you saw chatting him up will now officially come for your burial. And come and take care of your children for you. So walk away from such. Are we together? If it affects, if you can't control what you want to see, what you will see there. Because you may see what you cannot control. But if you have the mind to still be yourself, fine, it's okay. There are people like that. Hope you know. No matter what they see, they still control themselves and take care of that situation. Fine. But if you know you're not the type, please don't even start what you cannot finish. The same thing with the husband. You see yourself being, I am the you can be full that person die. Call it, I saw you will die. You will die. If you are where you are working, I'm not sure she says she want to go to market. I'm not sure she didn't go to that hotel. I mean that you will die. And when you die, you are wealth. That boy will be one useless human being somewhere that have nothing, no job. You now come. You now come and help her to organize your burial. And when that is done, he will now come in fully. You are well to be transferred to him. You already in your grave. Please, if you cannot control it, leave it. Leave it. I just use what we know. I'm not talking about those that say that they are in relationship. Clean yourself and say a relationship. Heartbreak up and down. You die. And when you die, you will go and take another year and continue his life. And if you are a boy, you will die. And she will continue with another guy. Please, your mental health is of importance. Very important. So that's what. So this one talks about how our psychological factors that contribute to our physical and illness. You see how it starts from mental. You saw something on the phone. You couldn't control your emotion. You start thinking. Your people will start rising from nowhere. Next thing, you develop high blood pressure. From there, stroke will set in. Depression will set in. From there, you see yourself on the bed. You slump. From there, boom, to the hospital. You have hemorrhage. From there, the person is going to just because of what the person saw in the phone. From mental to physical. I just use what is common to help you know that it's important you maintain your mental health. Value it more than anything. Unless you want to die on time. If you die, you don't go. There's no duplicate anywhere. And life goes on. Not just about husband and wife, even children. your child is not doing well, please oh, don't put your head and say because of that you kill yourself. You die, and if you die, that your child will continue his life. I'm not saying you should not look at your children, but don't allow it to, don't too much commit it to the mind that it to start affecting you. No. Are we together? So let's continue. The next one is what? Industrial and organizational what? Psychology. Industrial and organizational. What is this one talking about? These apply psychological principles to improve performance. It's very important. Performance and the well-being in the workplace. If you see a good company they don't play with the mindset, the mental health of their what? Staff. If you see a good company, they don't play because they know that this will affect the performance at work. Some once in a while get a therapist to just have sex session with the staff. You say, hi, this company loves us. Yeah, they love you, but the ultimate goal is to ensure that your performance at work is what? Because if you are in the right frame of mind, you do well at work. So they will do that, fine. Through that, they also help you because through that, they will know that you have one or two issues, fine. They will help you to take care of it. Yes, they're helping you, but at the same time, the ultimate goal is to perform well at what? Work. That's one area most organizations don't even look into. It's not enough to be complaining. Why do you come late? Why do you do this one? There are a lot of things involved. A lot are involved. So I'm passing through here in their family, but they don't care. All they know is walk. And if the truth of the matter is this, most of them may not want to accept the truth when the truth is revealed. Why the staff are not doing the way they do. Not paying their work can also affect their performance. But through those sessions, through the therapist, they may come back to give feedback or more. Your staff are not happy. Your staff members are not happy. Why are they not happy? You're not paying them well. Why? If you see a good company will look into it and say, okay, how do you now? What do we do? It's okay. Look at their listing now. Pay them well. It motivates them to do well. And say, okay, a good company will look for a way to do what? Improve. But you know that if they increase their salary, they will deliver more. True of us? Yes. We still have a long way to go. Most of our companies don't even know about this one. Or those that know are cunning, they don't want to implement it because they know that the truth will come back to them and they'll start increasing what? Salary, which they are not willing to do. Instead, they'll use you until you commit suicide and go. I'm not completely. Yes. Check out the now. Society, this thing is high, is on high side. Someone will just be walking on the bridge. Any laguna, any this by side, the person will just jump and die. And this suicide it happens within seconds. Bam, the person will do, maybe when the person is dying, the person will start regretting it, but it's late. You see what emotion can do, mental this thing can do. So please let's check our mental health, even our friends. Yes, it's very important. Are we together?
Yes,
Okay. Now the next one is what? Sports psychology. So what is what I'm talking about? This one talks about how sports. Okay, answer. Okay, you want what to answer? Sorry. You wanted to say something, say it now. Okay. Hello. This one talks about how psychological factors can influence athletic what? Performance and physical what? Activity. Athletic performance and what? Physical activities. Athletic performance and what? Physical activities. Are we together? Okay, so when did you start this class? I think it's two what? What's this? Eh? 210. No, 210 for where? 230. Okay, I thought she said 210. Which woman left? I've not spent 1 hour here. Anyway, but the class is supposed to be 1 hour 30 minutes, right? Now let's look at Usun group, please. Let's look at the relevance of what? Psychology and what? Health. Relevance of what? Psychology in health. It's very important to know that psychology plays a crucial role in what? Health. You can never overstate the importance of what? Psychology in health. In fact, by now, self, you and I can answer that question even without, but all the things that I have been saying as the two of us, you can even explain more than I have even done without even going into this topic, into this subtopic, because it's so glaring. Two of us is glaring. Now, so psychology, the contribution of psychology to health are what? Multifaceted. So it ranges from promoting healthy behaviors. True of us, it ranges from promoting healthy what? Behaviors, even to preventing what? Illnesses. True of us, good. At the same time, to improving what? Treatments. Now let's look at how does it promote healthy behaviors. How does psychology help promote healthy behaviors? How does it do that? Because psychology study behavior, right? If you are having issues in your health behavior, and if I'm able to educate you as a psychologist on what I want you should know about your health. Maybe I am a health psychologist, right? I got to speak to you on what I want to should. You start seeing you. Of course, whatever I tell you will lead to behavioral change. Two of us, as regards your what health. Two of us, yes. Behavioral change as regards your what health. And if your behavior towards health is changed, a lot of things will be changed. Two of us, good. So psychology helps individuals to adopt healthy behaviors such as regular exercise. If you come to me now as a health psychologist, I say like, you know what, I tell you please, how often do you exercise? You say, if I tell you the importance of exercise and what will happen to you if you don't exercise, you will be convinced to do what? Not forced. Convinced to do what? Change your behavior and start even doing what? Exercise. Such as what? Regular exercises. Balanced what? Diets. Some of you don't eat well. In the morning, noodle. In the morning, noodle. In the afternoon, buns. In the night, bread. Do you know that that money you spend in eating, in buying all those snacks, all those processed food, none of them is less than, if you have to get a good one, none of them is less than 500 naira. Two of us, are you aware? Do you know that 600 naira can give you good roasted plantain? No. See, you can get 200 naira here, 400 naira. You can. Am I communicating? Are you aware they can give you good roasted or ripe plantain if you eat it? And I just gave you an instance. So you won't eat it because you want sugar, you want sweet things. That's a problem too. That's where your issue starts from. You want sweet things. If you buy, listen careful. If you buy 200 naira old, you are telling me a student you have money. Listen careful. If you buy 200 naira old, unripe one, roasted, eat it and drink water. you may not be hungry again. And I'm telling you reality. I am. When last did you eat it? Now you see it now. She says it's not me, but she has not tried it. No, wait. She's saying it's not me, but she has not even tried it. That's the problem. You want the one that will shoot in your mouth. That's the problem we have. I'm telling you now about eating healthy. Do you know how healthy that it is? Do you know? Do you know what is loaded in that thing? Do you know the nutrients in that thing? You don't know. But you won't eat it. You biscuits. God bless you. Can we up and down? See, you are eating well. One tomato is how much now? 400 naira. This someone is claiming I don't have money. But you drink it morning, afternoon, night. You don't have money. You don't want to eat well. See, if you want to eat well, you can eat well. If you don't want to eat well, if you want to eat well, you can do what? You can actually do what? Eat well. Our issue that we have long truths. We want sweet things. So we sit down and eat 400 biscuits. And are claiming I don't have money. You think eating well is when you now go to one eatery and bring out 5,000 and eat that's not eating well. You mustn't do that before you eat well. Am I communicating? If you eat well, there are small things in your environment that small money can buy, and you eat well with it. It's not how expensive it is that makes it to be eating well. So some people think that let me not eat well. You now go to one eatery and sit down and order 1,000, 3,000. You say you're eating well. No. You go beyond that. I'm telling you now categorically that you don't need to. Like me, like this afternoon, I wanted to go and eat. I was like, no. After this lecture, I'll just go and get roasted plantain. Eat it. Listen carefully. Eat it. Drink water. I am okay. It is okay. I am okay. I am very, very much okay. I wanted to go and it's not like I was that. Let me just leave it. Let me eat something else. Am I competing? So I'm talking. What am I saying? Eating well is not necessary when you pack all those things. By the time you take the junk you eat in a day, you eat up to 2,000 naira in junks in a day, and you're saying that you don't have money to eat well. Am I competing? Yes. The issue is okay now. You see, so you with 300 naira you can buy 3 big oranges. Sit down, peel it and do what? Lick. Are we communicating? Am I communicating? Yes. That you see, we are talking about eating well. We are talking about what? See, even here, those that are supposed to be healthy, are even putting resistance in telling them how to eat well. Now, what will happen to somebody that don't even know anything about it? That's the problem. That's why we die every day. There will no chronic disease up and down because of the junk. See, these junks you eat now, when you see the effect, it's at an old age. Come to 50, arthritis start developing, people start developing. Diabetes up and down. Diabetes up and down. If you look at me, you think that I'm your age. I'm not your age. I'm an old man. But you know, 70 years old, I'm not blessing. But you don't know. 70 years old, but you don't know. 70 years old man, but you don't know. Me that 5. I'm going to put out something. What are you? This one is natural, I hope you know. That one is from my parents. Don't count this one. One is going to come out here, sir. Before next 5 years, here we white. That one is different. It's reflecting not together. But I'm talking about If you bring my mate and they stand, you be like, this people gave me 5 years, 6 years, 7 years. If you bring my mate and stand them, tell them, are we together? So please watch what you eat. You yourself, that is health. Start from yourself first. Before you even talk, before someone will have confidence in you that you know what you are doing, start with yourself. And it starts now. You can't be carrying BP, arthritis, and say you are treating someone that can have hello. You say you're a doctor. You say you are overseas, or you say that you or whatever. You are carrying this thing patch for arthritis. And yes, this is arthritis. I will run. I will do what? I will run. It starts now from the junks. Limit the junks you eat. That's what I'm making. You may not understand that. Let me tell you. Now I don't take anything. Do you know the only liquid I take? Is either water or fruits. Water or fruit. I won't take it. I won't take it. I'm not saying that this thing. There are some even at old age. See, people differ. There are people even at old age, they take it, they're saying okay. But me, I told myself this is what I need. This is what will help me. I'm not communicating. Yes, you limit all these things. And exercise. You see, exercise, dieting, very, very what? Get meat pie, I will not take. I will not eat it. If I have children around me, I may just get the blood. They are seeing what going on. Not me. I don't need it. And eat. Hey, God bless you. God bless you. If you see me dancing, I'll dance like so which point am I making? These are small things that are around us. We neglect, we ignore. We are looking for sweet things up and down. See, I don't have issues. If you take yogurt, at least we are told if you go to nutrition, that yogurt is good. But me, so far it's processed, I'm not taking. Once it is processed, I am not taking it. It must be organic. As in, take it whole, organic, before I'll take it. That's why if you bring semo, I won't take semo for you. I want to eat it. I'll eat apple. Eat garri. This is what it is. I'll eat it. I told you I don't eat processed. I'm not clamping down on anything, but I told you the one I say I don't eat. I'm not competing. I don't eat it. Once it's processed, a lot of things is yes, even garri, but we know that garri, that there's nothing else to add in garri again. The only thing you can add in garri is oil. Two of us. Sometimes I even prefer that white one. If I want it to be oil, that's how I do it. If I want to eat, I'll first, if I want that oil to enter it, maybe after warming my soup. If I want soup finish. Sometimes if I don't trust the oil they use there, I mean my soup, I warm the soup. After warming the soup, that pot I use warming the soup. I'll pour water there. Use it to boil water. When the water is done, I'll make it inside it. That oil will enter. I'll eat that oil. You got to feed the oil. I'm not complaining. I'll feel it. This is my oil. This is what I did in my presence. I think we turn it will be that oil. It will be the same color. I don't know that. She said which time? No problem. She wants. Hello. See, to me, this thing you are thinking is doesn't. To me, whether you do it and put it, so maybe you still carry it and put in that soup. And put it in your mouth. That's your own. I'm telling you my own. You must not do it. Hello. I'm making a point. Understand where I'm going. I'm not saying it's the standard. I'm telling you what is helping me. Hello? I'm not saying it's the standard. I'm trying to point out something. Because sometimes, maybe if I don't trust the source of that Gary, maybe you don't even know the oil, you don't even know what they did. And make it to be that color. Because people are funny these days. People are really funny. We eat nonsense. That's why cancer is on the high side. Cancer is on the high now. Kidney issues. You be surprised that thing you see may not even be oil. People are funny. You may be surprised that may not even be oil. People are funny. So let's be careful about what we eat. Very important. I didn't say so. I said, if I don't trust, I said, what percent? If I don't trust the what? The source. If I don't, even the oil you buy in the market, please be sure of the source. Some are not oil. Are you aware? Some are not red oil. Are you aware? You may not know this one. So how do we verify it? No, now we have that's why we have people that process oil on their own. Make sure you have a link. Make sure you have a link. You know exactly where it's coming from. That's what I'm making. Some other things there, and you think it's oil. I've heard stories of these things. That's why I talk like I've heard stories. People do fun things to make money without knowing the health, thing of your public health. So that's why I'm telling you all these things. You help stop this nonsense. People don't even know what they are eating, and people do a lot of things to make money without even considering the health of others. Tomorrow you see them building houses, driving car. They said they have not killed before. You are a ritualist. You think it's only when you go and get human head. If you do things that will endanger people's life and make money, you are a ritualist. Because a lot of people would have been in the hospital suffering from kidney issues, liver issues because of their selfishness. You are a ritualist. You may not even know who you killed. Only God is seeing you. You're a ritualist. Because they bought this thing believing that is right thing for them to take because they trusted your product, but you are busy killing them. Okay, now the next one is what? Preventing. Okay, we're not through with what? Promoting healthy behavior. I said that it helps to adopt healthy behaviors such as regular exercise, balanced diet, and adequate what? Sleep. Some people press phone, they will press till morning. They will not sleep. To study, they will not study. To study, they did not study. To sleep, they did not sleep. They are losing their sleep. They are losing their what? Studies. They come to class again and start sleeping in the class again. So have adequate what? Sleep. So say that all together. Health psychologists use theories such as trans-theoretical model to understand the stages of behavior change and develop interventions to facilitate healthy behaviors. Theories such as trans-theoretical model. I want you to go home now. No, I go here. You're tired. Hey, people are weak. You're tired already. If you can't don't eat well, if you don't eat well, you are tired now. Are you aware I have been teaching since morning till now? Tired for where? 6 hours at 6 morning. Hello? See, it's not salary. Hello? It's not salary. I can stop the lecture. I can say tomorrow and start tomorrow. Are you aware? It's not salary. Please be eating well. You don't money. Stop. It's not money. Stop. It's not money. If I tell you how much I spend a day, me, person. If I tell you how much I spend a day, you will laugh. If I tell you how much I spend a day in feeding, you will laugh. What I spend a day in feeding, are we together? What I spend a day in feeding, you cannot use it for 1 square meal. I see some of you now, you eat. What I spend a day in feeding, you cannot use it for 1 square meal. It's not about what you eat. Target what you eat. That's what I'm making. Since morning I've been teaching. Standing in class 2 hours, quizzes up and down. I did do what? No, I don't do those things. In the morning I sat down. In the morning, wait. My breakfast this morning, I sat down, eat garri. Hello? I sat down, eat garri with ogbonno soup. This morning, and since then till now, I'm not eating it. The only thing I enter my mouth since then is groundnut and water. Till now. The only thing I enter my mouth since then till now is groundnut. These things are what you see around, you play with. You think they don't, you just overlook them. Since now, and after this now, I'll just go and get plantain and eat again. I am good. Maybe in the night, I may just go for banana. I'm okay for the day. I am okay for the day. But maybe because I've taken, maybe because in the afternoon, maybe because after now, hello? Maybe because after now I will take plantain. I may just switch to maybe orange. In the night, I'm okay. I'll sleep.
So now you guys stop taking something more fruits and
Hello, I want you to that I mentioned trans theoretical work model. Please find out. I said that it helps to do what? Monitor behavioral change. You go from different stage to different stage. Find out about that trans theoretical what? Theoretical what? Model. Yeah, find out. Just research on it in our next class. You tell me what the info model. Please just go through what I said about promoting healthy living. There's something that is there. Find out how you can use to promote health. All right, thank you very much for your attention. Wednesday is our quiz. Remember, I say, listen. Wednesday is our quiz for physical and health education. I said you are 14 leaves. I didn't say you are sub-name or the book your children are using at home for the assignment. Buy 14 leaves for the quiz. Are we together? After our class, make sure you have your phone with you, because I'm going to drop the question on the WhatsApp group. You only should open the question and follow the instruction and answer the question on the quiz exercise group. Am I completing? Please, if you're not in the WhatsApp group, please join. If you're not in the Telegram group, ensure you join. Give for what? All right. Thank you very much for your attention. God bless you.